Boogie stream, boogie stream, boogie stream. It's you. Ba-da-dum-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Da-da, da-da. How you doing, Keith? I'm eating cookies. Pretty good? That's good. Dude, these cookies are so good. Would you like my thoughts on the new episode? Yeah, sure. I'm glad you listened to it. How you doing, Ollie? The foam from the headrest. Can let the teeth out of my breath. It's into my head. But it's no cause for concern. Oh my god, I just realized something. I'm 4 away from the follower goal. Yo? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hurt you. We ain't gonna hurt you. Atlas, hello. It's spooky stream time. And by that I mean we're playing Steins Gate, because it's Steins Gate time. How you doing, Atlas? Yes. No cause. The teeth into my head. That it's no cause for concern. I'm good, I'm good. So yeah, it was short, which is fine. There are 2 times where the editing is a little funky and it makes what you sound out of flow. Otherwise it was good. I freaked out when Tick got flirted with. Oh no! I'm wondering where the editing is a little funky. It is short, yeah. It was written as a shorter episode. It's yeah, yeah, it's on the shorter side. Yeah, I know that like our episodes range from like 10 minutes to like 30. Yeah, so it's on the shorter side. Oh my god, the Tick flirting bit. Okay, I got the sounds Maxi Rowan. Oh good god, I have a headache. No, Atlas, I'm sorry. You're a nerd, You're a nerd. Oh my god. Okay, actually though, Nijor, okay, so obviously I don't edit the dialogue. Someone else edits the dialogue and then sends it to me, and then I put in the soundscape stuff. So so like the first time I heard the line, because I didn't write that by the way. Uh oh my god. Freaked out a little bit. Cliffnick's hello! Eric's hello! But the lady was like husband and Tick was like, excuse me? And I was laughing, I loved everything about it. Oh, the person who voice acts Lucy is Aster. Uh she pops into chat sometimes. Hey up, hello Mischief, how are you doing? I got a 33% on my math test. No, Eric, I'm so sorry. Is there any way for you to retake it? I got a 46 for physics. Ooh. Yikes. I'm so sorry. I can't stay long because I have a meeting, but I'll stay as long as I can. Alright, Atlas. I appreciate that. Just woke up feeling whack? You just woke up? It's 7! Are you good? What the F? Turgeon! Ba-da-ba-da-da-bum. Oh, can me? Yeah, can't be beat. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, Void. How you doing? A 33 is like way below an F. I think grades are different there. No, I know 33 is way below an F. That's why I'm asking you if you can retake the test. 30, like, I know. I got a 50 on my essay for English, so we're all struggling with school. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe they were predestined to madness. Who knows? You don't need good grades, you just need to be cool like me. Oh boy, Floofnix. I mean, I guess it really depends on what you hope to do. I just got home from work? Nice! Oh no, I can't. I can get half credit for each question I get wrong, which is, you can do math is so bad. Oh no. Eric, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I would highly, highly suggest, like, putting in the extra time to, like, go to websites or watch YouTube videos that help you with the grade of math that you're doing, because... Or, like, sometimes even the school will, like, have programs, like, tutoring programs and stuff. Like, I highly suggest it. I'm gonna sell so I don't need good grades? What? What? Ayo. I come for hacker. Excellent. Hacker man will be here. But not our hacker man. A different hacker man. So when Possessed Road went to fly away and Liv was like, no, don't, heartbreaking. Yeah. It was upsetting. It was very upsetting. Ollie, I'm glad you liked the episode, though. It was quite funny. The conversation between the dragon and Tick, I wrote that, and I'm very proud of it. Our hacker man, communism hacker man, like, as in Liam, the hacker man that we know, versus the hacker man in the video game. Ba ba bam. Hello! It's spooky stream, so I decided to wear the spooky sweater. It's it's a mother sweater. It has moths on it. It's very cool. I know I was making a joke here. Okay. Communism hiker man. It'd be really funny. Moth. I missed his morning stream the other day. In the span of like 10 minutes, I called my ex fine. Then 5 minutes later, and told her, "Oh, pog. I'm in the elevator." We have to pause the music. Okay, so for some reason, I don't know why. Steins Gate the game specifically really hates my voice meter thing, so I have to turn it off before we try to play the game. It just simply doesn't like it. It will crash the game. Kitty did the big stretch. Oh, excellent. Say, big stretch afterwards. Try to become friends with her again because I miss her. That's fair. That's okay. The hoodie matches your hair. Ooh, I didn't really, like, think about it like that, but yeah, I guess it does. Dude, you literally said she's a bully. What do you mean, Eric's? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think I missed a part of this conversation. Everyone here has a capital name and I'm all lowercase. Not a lot of people do just lowercase, so that's pretty fun. Oh, I also... Guys, something really exciting happened. I wrote it in the Discord, but not everyone looks at the Discord religiously, so I'm gonna say it here as well. Guess who got their MCCI ticket? I get to play on MCC Island. soon. I am so excited. Like, I genuinely don't know how I did, because, like, I signed up, like, a week ago. And, like, I know people who, like, signed up when they first were like, hey, you can sign up, that still haven't gotten their ticket. So... I don't know. But anyways, but that means that, I think, like, that, like, you know, I'll be playing on there soon. What else? What else happened? Play sport? Yeah, do sport. Do sport, or do, like, hobby things. So, like, if there's a hobby that you have, there's probably other people that also have that hobby. And you can go to the groups that have hobby. You know? I tried that, but the only one I liked was A Lot of Money. Yeah, this is like, there's also like usually a lot of like teen community center things. So like, I know that from where I am, there was like a lot of like teen nights at different places that were quite cheap. Like there was a teen skating night, there was like a teen like little dance party thing and everything like that, and you know, go there. One of my friends, when a grandma tried to beat me up, did I ever tell you about that? Why did a grandma try to beat you up? Why is that a thing? What? I make friends fast, I also lose them fast. I felt like that in school, where like it was pretty easy for me to make friends like in high school, but then also like I would be friends with them for like a year and then I would never talk to them again. Sound coming through? Hello? There you guys go. There's a sound. Well, you're off topic, but can you give me something to draw? Ooh! Why don't you draw it like a moth? Because it's just simply all my hold on. I'm gonna allow this because it's funny. Uh-oh. My friend was arguing with a kid and she insulted him pretty harshly because he made fun of her. Let's grandma trying to beat her up and then find my parents. Something else other than a moth because phobia? Oh, you have a phobia of moths. Can it be like another bug? Like, would a beetle be okay? Beetle's fine. Do a beetle. Liquid. Bonk! It's like in a glass today. Bonk. Guys, since COVID, I just like can't. Hello, camera? There it is. I just like can't drink water well. Ultra made an easy discovery. A discovery. What is a discovery? Ooh. Both my friends were in the hospital dying yesterday. Brah. Eric's, your life is just one thing after another, you know? I think I have to go away, limit for captions. I knew that! Someone wrote the entire B-movie script in the captions of one of their videos, and it was really funny. When we started talking to old elementary school friends and simply find out that they all end up having parents, so that's interesting. Okay, now both of them decided they come to school today for some reason. Ever since COVID, I can't. Same. I can upload the B-movie script. I'm going to do that. You can. Any specific type of beetle? Ooh. I have one in my head, but I don't know what it's called. It's just like a very normal garden beetle, but like the back of it is like iridescent, like it's rainbow. Not the wings, like the actual like back of the beetle. I don't know what it's called. Eric, to put this in perspective, after I left my old life, I've dropped about 50 plus friends. Honestly, I just don't talk to anyone I went to high school with. I'm going for a camping trip? Yo! Wood boring beetle? That sounds right. It's like a garden beetle. Like, it's just like a garden beetle. Well, one of them is... what? How the actual F did they get carbon monoxide poisoning? Where were they? What the F? What the F? Also, carbon monoxide poisoning takes like a long time to take hold. Like, you're generally like have to be in the same place for that to like happen. Speaking of poisonous air, I can open up my window again because ash is not falling from the effing sky anymore. So I can have my window open. Which is amazing. Something in a car? What in a car? I touched the cat belly and didn't get bit? Yes, let's go! Maybe let's figure out what her and wanted to see how long it would take. Oh, sitting. Sitting in a car. I don't think you can get sitting in a car. Cars are not, vacuum sealed. Going to an apple orchard and pumpkin patch tomorrow. Oh, that sounds lovely. Oh. That's not what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm writing tomorrow. Walter, if you can check that you clear and make sure that is the right kind of beetle. Yes, I can do that. Yes! Beetle. Excellent. Yes. Very good. Girl found out a few hours later and just responsible. Why was ash falling from the sky? Because there's wildfires happening near where I live. And by near, I mean like thousands of kilometers away, but like the ash travels and then it falls from the sky. It gets everywhere. And like to the point where like the air was like actually toxic. Like we weren't allowed. Oh yes, America fires. I'm simply not in America, but nice try. Tomorrow I'm going into school for an extra work day for robotics. Yo, what should I make for dinner? I made spaghetti. You can make that. Yup. Anyways, Steins Gate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Steins Gate. Steins Gate. Steins Gate. Where is Steins Gate? Cats. 25 poached eggs? Why specifically 25? What? What? Why that specifically? My sister ate the eggs. I hate eggs, so good for her. 26? Okay, fair enough. I mean, technically Canada is in America. No, we're in North America. It is very different. Alright, so, as like a kind of like a catch-up here, we're now past the point where I played to before, in this game. So like, while I have watched the anime so I know what's gonna happen, I have never played the game of it. We are currently in the cat girl's apartment, because she wants to also, make a wish, right? To, like, change the past. And we're kind of finding out that, like, she's very rich. Like, a butler has just, like, come out to, like, usher us into the apartment. She has, like, the penthouse apartment in, like, a luxury part of the city. So, like, she's a little rich, and she works at a maid cafe. Now, I want you guys to think about that for a second. I've also stolen my dad's baseball hat. I've been wearing it for hours. Nice. When does part 2 of the Culture fanfic come out? There's a part 1? Not even America, it's the United States of America. Yeah. I need a fanfic where the whole culture is married to me yesterday. Okay. How loud is this? It's like kind of loud, but it's like... Change that a little bit. Make it a little bit quieter. There we go. Alright. He turned out to be a silver-haired gentleman in a tuxedo. A real live butler. Does indeed look like a stereotypical butler. He fits the bill so well you wouldn't think he was anything else. Mistress, Mr. Howin Kyoma and friends have arrived. Visitor's roller coaster it was. Oh, good god. Going to be like, I'm feeling polyamorous. I need to find out what happens after Wilbur raids them. Oh, that fanfic. I don't know. I don't think Boo's working on it anymore. He would be polyamorous handsome. As long as it's not the Black Butler. No, it's a butler. The butler leads us into a room. Ferris is standing before a large window with a panoramic view of Akiba. Thanks, Koraki. I've never seen her wearing anything other than her usual maid outfit, so it's refreshing to see her in plain clothes. But why does she still have the cat ears on? It's really one hell of a butler. Buddy, I don't think Keith even saw it. Oh, it's fine, I'm polyamorous. Oh, okay, understandable, okay. But I restrain myself. Even if I did ask, Ferris would just say something like, I was born with these. Mayushi and Daru came too? Ferris' eyes twinkle when she sees Mayuri and Daru behind me. Ferris-chan, good afternoon! Casual Ferris, too cute! I silenced the mouth-breathing Daru by introducing his ribs to my elbow. They followed me. If you don't want them here, I'll send them home. No fur off my back, everyone's welcome. Can you look at memes? I can look at memes. I don't know why the music like keeps starting and then stopping. Fuck. Provides a tiny theater. Wait, you talk like that even in your own home? What do you mean? I don't know why the music keeps starting and then stopping. It's weirding me out. Gotta play dumb? Akiha Arimoho? Ferris is Ferris. Whatever. The music keeps stopping and then starting. What is happening? We got mail. Assistant. Is it okay to leave me alone here? I'm an outsider, remember? I could steal all your precious future gadgets. We're not outside. You are a lab mem. If you really want, you can have it for price that is. No, I'm gonna tell her that she's a lab mem. Fine. What I really want to know is how you get to live in a luxury apartment in Akiba's best district. I look around the room again. The interior design and furnishing give a very refined impression. It's elegant without being ostentatious. Actually, it's kind of like a motel home. A model home. There's nothing to suggest that this room is lived in. No dirty clothes, no used dishware, not even a speck of dust. That butler. Or even some real maids. If there's a butler, there has to be maids, right? Must be constantly cleaning up. My friend smashed the bathroom sink. What? Speaking of the butler, he's disappeared. I didn't even notice him leave. He's clearly a master butler if he can move so quickly. Music. Just keeps... Did I, like, configure it so that it just, like, stopped? Oh, there you go. It's back. I think I, like, killed it. Put up my hand and my cat just used it as a pillow. Oh, it's wonderful. Oh my god. There's just... Who are you? Catch my attention when the game mentioned a name close to my IRL name. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That's always scary. I've had that happen a few times. Where I'm just like, huh? And then I'm like, no, never mind, never mind. Like I said, Ferris is Ferris. Ferris is so nonchalantly. Don't play dumb. If you don't explain yourself, I'm leaving. Surprised at this point? I don't know, man. How arrogant. You're the one who came here to ask Ferris for a favor, aren't we? Well, if you must know, this land originally belonged to my family. Huh? What did she say? This land originally belonged to her family? He. Oh, so that's why you're Akiha. Mayuri's exclamation connects the dots in my head. Who cares about the land? He's here. Akiha, you're descended from the hereditary landlords of Akihabara? Well, now what? Bunny likes Hacker Man. Ferris nods with a proud expression. So she really is a rich girl character. By the way, Ferris has considerable influence on Akihabara's development. Ferris wriggles her slender wrist and makes a gesture like a cat washing its face. It was Ferris who convinced the development board to actively promote moe culture in Akiba. Wow, that's amazing! So she, like, literally... Guys, I need you to understand what she's saying right now. She literally is very, very rich. And she was like, you know what would be really fun? Working at a maid cafe. How can I make this profitable? Let me just, like, make sure that this entire town is known for moe culture. Rambu's story, as in, like, on Instagram? What did he do? Hold on. Minecraft YouTubers are doing things. We must go check it out. I don't follow him on Instagram, so, I'm gonna look up his name. Alright, here we go. He, well, now, he is wearing a Haikyuu outfit. Which is a little funny to me. Can someone... Or, like, it's like a volleyball outfit, but I don't know if it looks like it's from Haikyuu. I don't know, guys. I just really like how he couldn't put his hand like this. Because then it would be showing too much of his nose, so he has his hand like this. Like an effing weirdo. Yeah, it is Haikyuu, right? Why does he have a Haikyuu cosplay? Like, see, now he didn't have to do that. But, like, guys, what color is his MCC team? Scientific question here. Why does my room smell like farts? I don't know. No, it's Steph Haikyuu. I mean, he was in volleyball. Okay, yeah, but like, generally when he buys costumes like that, it's for MCC. Is his MCC color orange? Like, is he on Orange Ocelots? Rambu is Aqua? Okay, then what the F? Why does he have that? And 10 is like... Isn't that, like, the main character's number? Like, the shortest one on the team? No, I don't care. I know that he played volleyball. This is not the point. The point is that he's wearing a Haikyuu shirt. That's not just something that you get. You have to buy that specifically. If I just need a t-shirt, you might be looking, too into this. It is a t-shirt from an anime. I want to know if he's planning on cosplaying from the anime. He has dressed up as Miku. Then why does he have Hated as number aka main character? That's what I asked! For his satisfaction. See, the thing is Rambo, when he does things like new mirror, it's not because he actually wants to show you the new mirror. But, like, it might just be a regular t-shirt, but it's not, though. The logo on the side, that's from Haikyuu. The logo here, and how it is. I have this cosplay. I know what it looks like. Guys. Guys. I'm not, like, trying to make a conspiracy. I just want to know why he owns that. Like, because he's not, like, he has never talked about Haikyuu before on stream. He's only talked about JoJo. So, like, my assumption here is that he did start watching it, and then he bought that, and then he was just like, I'm gonna show off this shirt without talking about the shirt. And that's why I thought it was an MCC thing, because for MCC he does costumes, and so if he was on the Orange Ocelot, that makes sense as to why to have that shirt, but he's on Aqua, so that makes no effing sense. We should violently steal Rambu's spine so he shrinks. Fair enough. You know, I did not tell us stuff. Why are you guys attacking me about this? I wanted to show you the hand mask. He's done that, like, a lot of times before. I'm not attacking him. He's done, like, the hand mask thing, like, a lot. I'm not attacking him. I'm just... He's not showing his new mirror, guys. Spoiler, as someone who's been watching Rambo pretty much since he started his career, he's not showing you his new mirror. Fun fact. He doesn't effing care about the mirror. He's showing you something else in the picture. And the only other thing that's prominent in the picture is the fact that he's wearing a Haikyuu shirt. And I'm wondering why he has it. It's probably not even an effing new mirror. Bruh. The mirror looks nice. I mean, it looks like a mirror. It looks like it's recently been cleaned. That's for sure. He's wearing this shirt, it doesn't matter? Bro, I'm gonna kick you from this chat, like, actually. No, of course it doesn't actually matter, but nothing does, you know? I'm just curious. You guys brought it up! It's just funny. Oh, it is oh, yeah, it is. Wow. It's almost like I also, you know, watched and cosplay that exact character. Stop being a Dream stan? No. We're not even talking about Dream. You have to put Dream SMP after that. Dream does F all. Like, when was the last time he streamed? Oh right, last MCC. Why would he put his hands like that? Because he's covering his face. He doesn't, like, he hasn't shown, like, the bottom half of his face. He always wears a mask. No, Dream SMP stan. Eric's, please. He's done it quite a few times. There's actually a really cool picture that he took one time. Or, like, you know how, like, if you have two big windows, there's, like, a bar in the middle? So basically he had this picture where the bottom half of his face was covered by that bar in the window, but you could still see his reflection. That was a really cool picture. Like, it was actually, like, a genuinely, like, really cool picture. I'm not saying there's red thread! I'm just curious why he owns that shirt! You wouldn't own that shirt unless you were doing a cosplay! You don't just, like, can go to Walmart and buy that. It's not like like, Batman or any, like, Marvel or DC character that you can just go... You have to specifically go on a website to buy it. You can't even make it. You know? You have to go buy it. So there's no point in him having it unless he was doing a cosplay, which is why I was wondering what MCC team he was on. It's not red string. It's literally just me wondering why he owns the shirt. And he's literally showing it off. He doesn't care about the mirror. This is an Ultra Hate Club today? It really is. I don't know why you guys are attacking me about something you guys brought up. I don't even follow him on Instagram. I would have never seen that picture unless someone brought it up. People can't own it without cosplay. I don't know why he would own it, though. I care about the mirror? I'm so happy for you, Eric's. We didn't bring it up. Yes, you did! Ploofnix literally said Rambo's, like, story. I'm losing my mind. I don't know, I'm losing my mind right now. I'm losing my mind. Guys, have you guys just, like, not watched Rambo, like, ever? Like, actually? Did you lose your mind because I can help you find it? Thank you, Shiny. I was talking about the hand. That's so cool. Y'all, you guys, all this is telling me is that you guys simply have never watched Rambo before. Like, ever. Like, you guys have simply just never watched him. You guys don't watch him. You guys just don't get what he's doing ever. He does it on purpose. Hey, Keith, don't be part of the conversation! Just, you know, it's not about you. Floof Nifties, you literally said, go look at Rambo's story. I can go back and find it. Hello, Raindrop, how are you doing? I am Boob. The boobers. The boobers. The boobers. I am losing my mind. Also, who is Rambo? Rambo is a Minecraft stream. Well, he was a Minecraft streamer. He does mostly variety now. But he is, like, he got, like, in his first year of streaming, got to, like, #1 on Twitch, ever. Or not ever, like, got to #1 on Twitch for a little bit. He's, like, in the top 20 right now of streamers. He's like up there. Not me, Ulter, you're getting old. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up and they're gonna find it. Hold on. Oh, it was Eric's. You are right. Are you dream because you are now taken? That's a good one, buddy. That's actually really good. Raindrop and Shiny, how are you guys doing? You guys, like, we do be gaming. You guys came at a weird time. I literally was, like, asked to go look at a popular streamer's Instagram story. And the picture is just of one of the streamers. He's taking a selfie, and he's wearing a shirt from Haikyuu, which is an anime, and then he has, like, a little thing that says New Mirror. The thing about Rambo is that when he has a caption on something, that's not what you're supposed to be paying attention to. Because he's just like that. He likes trolling people. So, when he says New Mirror, I guarantee you that mirror is not new. And he actually wants to show off the shirt. Because it's a shirt from an anime. And I was, like, he used to play volleyball, and so it's an anime about volleyball. And I was very curious as to why he owned it. Because you can't just go to the local store and buy it. You know? You have to, like, actively look for it. And everyone here is just like, why do you care about the shirt? Why are you looking into this so much? Oh my god, red tape everywhere. Oh my god, why are you making such a big deal about it? It's because he did. He did. He made a big deal about it. Ah! I just got back from a small vacay for me and my wife's family racer. How are you? Oh my god, that sounds awesome! Are you allowed to tell us where you went? That sounds awesome. I'm doing great. I'm actually doing great. Like, today was an awesome day. My chat's is bullying me. You're the one who cares about the shirt? It's literally what he wants you to pay attention to. But okay, guys. It is Haikyuu? I know. Alright, so I found Super Sun free online. Oh, we got the kids, the boys. I found John... found out John has a BF. He does. And he has big hair. He's a journalist. Also, I can't is that Dami's pan, he just doesn't care about- he only cares about personality as those two are gay for each other. I know, Ollie! I know! Like, you don't understand. You read this book and you're like, oh my god. I play volleyball, but I don't care? Okay. That's so cool. Did you watch Haikyuu? Because that's actually what we're talking about. I don't give an F about volleyball. I'm talking about the anime. Haikyuu. You're the one here that cares about, here that cares- I care- guys, you guys are just, like, you guys are indirectly telling me that you guys have just never paid attention to Ranbu saying anything. And that's okay. Because I'm paying attention. And that's okay, guys. So, in approximately a week from now, when he does something with the Haikyuu thing, I hope, like, I'm gonna be right, and I'm gonna have that satisfaction, and I'm just not gonna tell you guys. So, sucks to suck. No, maybe we shouldn't care so much about a shirt or Haikyuu, it's just a rand funny. I'm not even ranting, guys, I'm just talking about stuff. There was this high, and spa resort called, Maribu basically got pampered for 3 days. Oh, that sounds so nice, Shiny. It's not a hyper-focus, that's not what a hyper-focus means. So you don't watch the anime. I do watch the anime. I care about the anime, not volleyball in general. Like, I'm not gonna go out and watch a volleyball game. I watch 85% of his streams. Oh, you're not paying attention. He never said he wasn't going to. You said you're being a child? Wait, who said you're being a child? Oh, we said you're being a child. I'm being a child. Huh. Okay. I didn't realize having interest was being a child. Everyone in the chat that has an interest in watching Twitch streamers. Yikes. How am I being a child? Explain, please. Oh my god, a bunny fact. In 2017, homicide archivist Thomas Hangrove estimated there are more than 2,000 serial killers currently at large. That sounds exciting. I would never watch a Twitch streamer? Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna continue playing the game. I'm so excited for him to do a Haikyuu cosplay, and you guys are just gonna be wrong, and I'm gonna keep it to myself, and it's gonna be awesome. I don't know what's going on with this light. Hold on, I have to change the color of the light. It's weird. Yeah, that's good. I've been going to development meetings since I was little. So basically, the chaotic changes in Akiba are all the result of this cat girl's whims? What a monster! But please keep this all a secret. Ferris's expression suddenly darkens. Why? Cat girls do control the world? Shake my head? For real, yeah. You want to know? Ferris approaches me with a bewitching expression. That's because... Ferris gently strokes my cheek with her cool, slender fingers. I feel myself falling under her spell. And then... she grins. Ferris is Ferris! Damn you, cat girl! How dare you make a fool of me! I want all my fans to keep treating me the same as always. How did she say the star with her mouth? Ferris starts fist pumping when he sees Ferris' cutesy act. I'll treat you at full force! Mayushi's your fan too! Your maid spirit is really amazing! Daru, no. Bunny, it looks like you might have to become a cat girl for it to work out. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Bunny. Mayuri and Daru might have fallen for her charms, but not I. I don't care about any of this. I thrust my finger at Ferris. Do not defy me, Ferris Nana, or I'll paint your expensive wallpaper with blood. You call me to your home so you could show off your status and try to gain leverage in our negotiation, but it's futile. For you are dealing with the insane mad scientist, Hoin Kyoma. What kind of reason is that? Huh, perfect. This is funny, I feel like they would do it for a second for Aru. Fair enough. Now Ferris would tremble in fear and beg for my forgiveness. Or so I thought. But instead she looks at me with gleaming eyes. Doing Ergo Cat made makeup and going in the game as we speak. Do you think Daru... Okay, because this is like in 2010. This is set in 2010. Do you think that Daru would like e-girls? Because, like, I don't think he would. So I haven't seen Steingate streams the last couple of weeks. Did we manage to build a time machine? What do we know about CERN? Did we meet the ad-channel guy? Oh, okay, let me explain. So, basically, the things that I think that you've missed. Bye, Ploofnix! Not an e-girl, I think. I don't think so, right? Daru would adore VTubers, though. This is true. Yes, he would. Like, a lot. So... We haven't learned much else about CERN, since you've probably met. We have not met the at-channel guy. We have not met John Teeter. So basically, we don't, like, we have the time machine and we're understanding more about it. Like, we understand that there's a certain time frame that we can use it in, otherwise it doesn't work. But basically, the only thing that we've changed is, Ruka, asked to... be a girl, basically. So she, her wish was to be biologically a girl, born a girl, instead of transitioning to be a girl. And, so we kind of granted that wish, so we tried to grant that wish, but, Hoin Kyoma didn't notice a change, like, she doesn't look different, so he's not sure if it worked yet. Sniff sniff, but complicated. Actually, though, so, like, I'm not gonna tell you if it actually worked or not, but the timeline did change. And so he's like trying to figure out if like it did actually work or if the timeline changed in a different way. And now he's trying to find people who have wishes of changing the past so that he can do more experiments, which is why we're at Ferris's house right now. That's pretty much like the really short version of what's happened. Ocarine said trans rights, like actually. Ferris loves forceful men. Or please, I can add too, please. What did she say? That's my line. I wanted to threaten her, not seduce her. Is Ferris a masochist? I don't feel a desire to shapeshift. But like, I have no clue what's going on inside today. I just come to talk to you guys. That's fair. That's fine. One more question. Who's Ferris? Ferris is the head maid at the maid cafe that they all go to. It's the same place that Mayuri, the girl in the blue here, also works at. But we've just found out that Ferris is not only extremely rich, but she owns all of Akiba, so like the place that they live. And she basically has influenced this entire city to be cutesy and like anime and everything like that, so that we found out that she's the owner of the maid cafe. Even though she works there. She works there and people don't know she's the owner, but she's the owner. And so she basically, like, made the entire city like anime and make it a hotspot for anime so that her fun side project was, like, a success, basically. But we're not, like, but, like, they're just, like, she's like, don't tell anyone, though. Her, I can mate too, except my love. Honestly, Ferris didn't want to talk so much about herself. Most people, when they learn who I am, stop seeing me as Ferris. They only see the Akiha name. That's something you would do? I don't know. Ferris playing the politics? Like, actually. Ferris and Akiha Rimaho want to be seen as separate personas. There's nothing to separate. You are Ferris, are you not? For once I agree with you, Ocarine. Whenever she speaks... Nanian, and where's her cat ear? She is Ferris. Oh my god, who is it talking to me? It's a distaste to be... Is it your partners? People will start... Doubting my character. Anyway, finish your errands and get back here. Why do you keep coming to the lab? In truth, you're so happy the lab member you can't even help it. Isn't that right? Nananian? Yup. She just talks like that. It's just how it is. You're just being overly self-conspicuous, Ferris. My chicken tenders are cooking. Excellent. My homeland language, yes. I don't know. I'm serious. To me, you'll always be the unbeatable cat-eared maid. Thanks, Kyoma. Why is she thanking me? Oh, she's probably admiring my incredible... What the F is that word? I don't know what that word is, guys. Or I'm just... Context clues probably means... It's something good. I don't know. Now then, let's finish this idle gossip and get down to business. I'm violently lolling myself for this 2D man. I need to touch grass. This 2D man that's like... So, like, he's 19, or he's 18 in here in 2010. So he's like 20... He's 30 now. He's 30. Chicken tender doo-doo-doo would like to know your location. Doo-doo-doo would like to know your location. That's pretty funny. Oh no, my pen! Pen has broken. Ferris, you said there would be a price to pay in exchange for your help acquiring an IBM 5100. What is your price? And now I'm leveling harder? Uh-oh. Do not test the limits of my goodwill. Keith wrote, I can't remember her name to save my life, but he put my.life. You put a typo. There was a typo. You put like save my.life, and so it considered it. Yeah, there we go. This is what happens when you watch anime on some sketchy website. It's not the bot's fault that you had a typo. Like, if I unseal my right arm for even an instant, everything will be destroyed and nothing will remain, just so you know. Fine by me! Ferris points at the cat ears sticking out of her head. These cat ears have the power to negate all other powers. When Kyoma's power is unleashed, Ferris will stop it. I shouldn't have mentioned my hand to Ferris. Ferris' most terrifying power is one known as Dubbing 10. It allows her to steal other people's stories and add them to her own. If you trying to figure out that it's not a link, if you put something that looks like a link, it's gonna assume it's a link. Like, it literally registers as a link. Like, I can click on it. I'm the one who named it, of course. The number 10 doesn't really mean anything. It probably is actually a link. That's probably why. Like, it probably is actually a website. Well, I guess I'll tell you. My price? Ferris chuckles. But I noticed something. Her eyes aren't smiling. It's to let me use your time machine. Guys, stop trying to mess with the bot. Guys, stop trying to mess with the bot. Yes, I had a feeling that was it. I heard what you said at May Queen yesterday. You built a time machine. Indeed, we have created the first successful time machine in human history. CERN was the first. But don't misunderstand. We call it a time machine, but it's not the kind you can hop into and fly to wherever you want. Half of the town knows. I know, right? All we can do is send a 36-bit email to someone's phone in the past. But even that is worthy of a Nobel Prize in physics. It is a transitional super invention that will alter the course of human history forever. It can send an email to someone in the past? That's awesome! Ferris wants to use it. Ferris jumps up and down with joy. The time machine is our lab's greatest secret. If you want to use it, then you must become a lab mem. A lab mem? What's that? Well, it means you get to be a part of our club. Mayushi would be super happy if Ferris became a lab mem. Same here. That would be all right. Will there have the word math written all over my arm like 10 times to remind me to do my math homework? I mean, that's a good way of doing it. That's what I used to do. I used to write on my arm to remember stuff. Please join. I'm begging here. How do I become a lab mem? There's no contract. We only require that you perform the blood oath. The blood oath? The window is closed, but a gust of wind blows through the room. It's coming from the air conditioner. But outside the window, I see rain clouds cover the sky. I hear the rumbling of thunder inside my brain. Ferris, if thou dost desire to join the hallowed order of lab mems, then by the code pass down a high ancient from an age long forgotten. Pledge thy flesh, thy bone, thy blood, and thy soul to the grail of heaven, and swear faithfully everlasting. This duty fulfilled, the old god shall grant thee thy lab number. I'm back, my not-so-future husband. Oh my god, Ninjor. Hello, welcome back. I didn't understand a word of that. Oh no, what do I do? Mayushi never ate any blood loaf. Does that mean Mayushi's not a lab mem? Don't worry, Mayushi. This is just Okarin's usual nonsense. Oh, I guess everything's fine then. Thank goodness. Daru. Very well. I shall take the blood oath. With a great expression, Ferris grabs a small knife on top of her desk. And suddenly slashes it against her wrist. She does not do that in the anime, like, at all. I think she, like, grabs the knife and they, like, grab it out of her hands. Isn't that a paper knife? It's not real. It's like a letter opener. Daru's right! Gosh, she surprised me. I clear my throat and pull myself together. Very well, Paris. I invest you as Lab Mem 007. Again, guys, it's a letter opener. It's not sharp in any way. She basically put the equivalent of, like, running your finger across your wrist. That was so unexpected. It really was, honestly. I was not expecting that at all. I don't think that happens in the anime, like, at all. Perfect! Now can I use the time machine? Indeed, but not a word to anyone. Death to traitors. That's the law of the lab. I'm back. Welcome back, Eric's. It is? No, Okarin made it up just now. Oh, there is an ad. I will wait for the ad to end. How is everyone doing? I have hot chocolate. It's very good. Ah. Back? Welcome back. Okay, here we go. I have cherry tomatoes and blackberries. Ooh, ooh, that sounds awesome. Thanks, Kyoma. Oh my god, she is very close. Ferris hugs me by the neck. Blackberries are good, but tomatoes are not. Opinions. A sweet aroma tickles my nose. And something very soft tickles my... Okarin, you jerk! I helped make the phone wave too! Really? Then Daru too! Cherry tomatoes though? Fair enough. Ferris flies over to Daru. I'm glad she's so happy, Okarin. Mayuri, you really are innocent. Jesus, that was a hard sentence. Eh? I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me, yeah. I got it wrapped around my finger. What did you expect? She's just a 17-year-old girl. That Kirkle thinks she's bargaining with me to appease her lust for mankind's dream. The forbidden fruit that is the time machine. But she's dancing to the tune of Ho Win Kyoma. Oh, why did I agree to pay her price, you ask? That should be obvious. Then I twist my lips into a grin. My razor shark teeth are probably glistening right now. TikTok POV. Damn, I wish I had shark teeth. That Kirkle shall be our guinea pig. My chicken tenders are among us. That's a sentence. That's definitely a sentence. I'm a monster. What a terrible thing to say. Not that you're wrong, exactly. Our D-mail experiments have reached a standstill. Curiosity refuses to become a subject, and Mayuri and Dara are too dumb to be useful. We managed to experiment on Moika and Rikako, but we still need more data. Along comes Ferris. She's going to provide me with both an IBM 5100 and new data. 2 birds with 1 stone. Right, Ferris thinks she's using us. But it is we who are using her. She is but a moth drawn to my brilliant flame. As planned, we are proceeding to the next phase of the experiment. This is the choice of Steins Gate. L. Psy. Hungry. Someone taps me on the shoulder after I put away my phone. Right after that, they blow into my ear. Huh? Who were you talking to? Ferris is behind me. She must have finished serving Dara while I was still on the phone. No doubt she heard everything. It's too late, Ferris. Why do we need a new IBM 5100? Because in, like, the mix-up of, like, the time machine stuff, we lost it, basically. So, like, because we keep jumping timelines, there was a point in one of the timelines where it went missing, basically. Where, like, we never got it from the shrine, and it's now not there, basically. Yeah. Timeline jumping be like, you've already taken the blood oath. If you break it, ruin will befall you. There is no escape. Okay, so where's the time machine? She's certainly in a hurry. The time machine, its name is the phone wave named to the change, by the way, is in our lab. This time, we'll make use of the phone wave named to the change original function and send the D-mail by remote control. Curiosity should still be in the lab. I'll leave this up to her. I'll be back after I eat. Okay, have good dinner. I asked Ferris where she wants the D-mail to go. She said she's sending it to her father 10 years ago. I take down his email address. The destination is April 3rd, 2000. It has to be at 8 a.m. that day, so we use an online calculator to factor in leap years, resulting in 168 hours. So does that mean it has to keep going for 86,000 seconds? Won't full wave chain get tired? It doesn't actually have to run the entire duration. Our previous experiments have confirmed that. The mail reaches the pass if you send it as soon as a discharge begins. In accordance with the butterfly effect, the remaining seconds should be cancelled out. The experiment never happened. The fact that the D-mail was sent in is erased, leaving behind only the mail in the recipient's phone. At least, that's what our experiments have shown so far. Now, let's call Kurisu. We need to call Kurisu. Call her. Hello. It's me. What's the situation? Y'all, she hang up on us. I have returned! I finished a video drawing. Pitol. Finally out of comment jail because Nightbot is drunk. Keith, I don't know why the thought process of, oh, if I post a link, it will time me out, and then immediately put another link in chat. You know? Cakebird, hello! She hung up all on me. Of course she did. Mayushi and I are the only ones who can deal with your act, you know? Again. Hello. It's Hobi and Kyoma, don't hang up. Oh, it's Okabe! I was sure it was a prank call. It shows you my number, doesn't it? It instantly cut to the ad. Oh no, I never got timed out before. You know that audio of Sonic, my long-lost lover? That's how I feel with Daru. I don't know this audio, but I feel like I can imagine it. You were talking crazy, so I got scared and hung up. In other words, you feel the insanity of Halloween Kilma. Well, I suppose you can't be blamed for... She hung up again! Like I said, you're the only ones who can put up with you. I quickly redial. Hello. This is Okabe Ritaro. Sorry, but could you mess with the phone wave next to the change settings a little, please? This is, I think, the only time in the entire game where he says his name. Where he's like, oh, this is Okabe Ritaro. Like, I think it is the only time in the entire game where he says this. Because every other time he says Hyoin Kyoma. Oh my god, I got a Spooky Man emote. Oh my god, oh my god. And I just find that funny. Well, why didn't you say so? We're gonna use a phone wave? I don't want to anger the guy downstairs, though. We're about to perform a critical experiment. Understand, assistant? Mr. Braun might yell at you, but that small sacrifice will bring mankind's dream, the time machine, to fruition. You're really irresponsible, you know that? Well, what should I set it to? I tell her Ferris's dad's email address. And I have her set the timer. Okay, it's ready. Oh, right, thanks. Wait a bit. I turn to Ferris. Finish writing what you want to send? I already told her the phone needs to change email address. Ferris nods. What did you write? You sure it's something that'll change the past? Well... what happened to her usual confidence? It's embarrassing. A trade secret. A secret? Nonsense. This is science. Unless we know what you're sending, we can't verify the results. What's that supposed to mean? No one said anything about science. I'm using the time machine for myself, not science. That's not fair! You're one to talk. Dara, you horny fool. You are siding with Ferris? And you call yourself a super hacker? Ferris covers her phone with her body. Looks like she plans on hiding it to the bitter end. Should we halt the experiment? Hey, Okabe, how long are you gonna make me wait? An impatient curiosity nags me through the phone. Don't rush me! Ocarine, it's probably something private, so I don't think you should pry. I need sleep. Oh no, oh boy. Oh no, buddy. Oh no. What? Even Mayuri's on Ferris' side? She was like this with Moeka, too. This is bad. I thought I had Ferris in the palm of my hand. Was I dancing to her tune all along? Okabe, if you're not gonna send anything, I'm hanging up. Wait, fine. Activate the phone waiting for the change. Damn it, I submitted to the cat girl. It just starting. I nodded to Ferris after getting Curiosity's report. Ferris puts her finger on the send button and... Click! It happened again. Funny, you need some effing water. As the dizziness fades, I exhale slowly and open my eyes. Alright, world. Show me your new form. Man, I wish I knew what kind of mail Ferris sent. First things first, I'm still in her room. When I look out the window, the Akiba sprawl greets me. I scan the room. Okay. Card open. Oh no, another virus card. Not so fast. Oh, you took 3 link cards, right? And I got 3 virus cards, right? Mayushi's in trouble. What are they doing? The 3 of them are sitting around a table, playing some kind of game. If anyone can guess what happened, like, if anyone can guess what happened, like what she changed, I'll be extremely impressed. We sold a terminal card. We can return the tables next turn. It's way too late for that. Ferris is going to use a terminal card. Virus checker. So, which is Mayushi's last virus card? I just choked on my french fry. Uh-oh. I love her. Which one? Ferris? This one? The pink-haired girl? Oh no. You're a monster, Ferris. You would, Cakebird. You would. Hey, could you wait 2 or 3 turns, please? Not even if you try to copycat Ferris. My assistant. Seriously though, why am I still here? I was supposed to have gone back to America by now. Also Kangaroo or just want to make an international call. No, we're doing this one. The other one is a little mean. Simply haven't been paying attention. If this goes in, your sister owes you. TikTok comic session. TikTok comic section is my favorite comment section, honestly. No way! Mary puts her finger to both her eyes as if to mime tears. Anyways, it looks like they're playing Rynet Access Battlers. It happened again. Reading Steiner. Am I the only person in the world who keeps his memories after the past changes? Did she make her brother come back? No. Okay, I'm gonna let you know something. She doesn't have a brother. She doesn't have any siblings. She just Hoey and Kilma makes a made-up story, and so she just like makes a made-up story as well. Ferris's email worked. That's why the 3 of them are now playing a card game instead of waiting for Ferris to press the button. Ferris never even sent the email. If I look at her phone, there won't be any record of it in her send history. And even if I demand that she tell me what she sent, she won't be able to answer, because the very fact that she sent it has been erased. The only trace of the email is in the recipient's phone, namely, Ferris's father's phone, 10 years ago. I figured, but I threw a long shot. Fair enough. So one of the backers has a chicken tender? Brah. But that 10-year-old mail data was most likely erased long ago, so I don't think we can check. I have to figure out what changed the hard way. Let's start looking for differences. Whew, Ferris is really strong. Mayushi started out strong. You have potential. But don't think I'll go easy on you just because you're playing for fun. Besides, I promised Papa that I'd win the next tournament. I can't lose to anyone before then. Papa? Ferris nods happily. Papa said that if Ferris won, he would take time off work to congratulate me. She saved her father, right? Yeah. Good job, everyone. Now, this is actually, like, in the anime, this change is, like, the most noticeable. And the biggest. And I'm not gonna tell you what it is, because, like, yeah, she saved her father. And that's, like, pretty, like, it's a pretty, like, obvious one. And then also, if you've been paying attention, it said that she doesn't go to tournaments before. Like, she does not go to tournaments. She doesn't compete competitively in Rynet or anything like that. So, like, right away, if you've been paying attention, her saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna be going to I'm going to this next tournament, and like if I win, which is like a high possibility, like you should know right away, like, oh, something really big has changed, like because she's now going to tournaments." But that's not all that's happened, which is, I'm not saying the other things that have changed because of her, because, like, when Okabe finds out, it's, like, the coolest, like, in the anime it was really cool. I don't know how they represent it in the game. I want to congratulate you too. Are you free that night? Papa and I are having dinner that night. Oh. I just got both of my boyfriends to fall asleep on call. And you're not asleep too? You know, we should all go cheer at the finals. Thanks! Here, I got 33 on my map test. Oh yes, it did happen. Isn't your final opponent the Viral Attackers duo? No one had heard of them until they defeated Ferris's rivals. Idiona. Ferris duels at Idiona were all god tier, so I was looking forward to it. Guys, I would like everyone to know that God tier originated in Homestuck. This is 2010. So this is before everyone just used God tier. So, I think Dario has read Homestuck. No time zone difference? Oh, fair enough. Is the city just not Moe now because, like... Maybe, Bunny. Maybe. 2010, baby, what a time. I haven't seen any other Rhinetter matches, but are the Virotekas really that ferocious? Well, they're not a threat to Ferris. Ferris is the strongest. Ferris is a goddess. Aw, stop it. You're embarrassing me. Ah yes, roughly 12 years ago. Yeah, actually. Well, 2020, I was 14. Feel that. As I listen to their conversation, I feel a strange churning in my gut. Something's not right here. A voice whispers from deep within, deeper than reason. I play the conversation back in my head and soon realizes the source of my discomfort. The Ferris I knew had never been to an official Rhinet tournament. And yet now she's about to compete in the tournament finals. Which means she's been going to tournaments for a while. Is this the change that Ferris wanted to make? Considering the recipient was her father, maybe he was strict and wouldn't let her go to tournaments. But is that a reason to change the past? Ferris is only 17 years old. It's not too late for her to start participating in tournaments. If there were an age limit in Rhinet tournaments, that would be one thing. I guess it was just that important to her? Apple, I was simply also 14 in 2010. What are you talking about? Didn't she say Papa? Yeah, yes. Well, I was like 13, I was like 14 at the end, but like, yeah. Like, I'm 25, Apple. At that moment, someone knocks on the door. I was 8? Oh my god. The door opens halfway and a middle-aged man appears. It's not the butler. 25 is not old! Y'all are just children. Sucks a suck. I can do adult things. And have adult money. You guys are stuck in school. It isn't, though. It really isn't. 25 is not old. Like, it is, like... There is so much after 25. 2010 was 12 years ago? Yeah, it was 12 years ago. Excuse me, Rimaho. Do you have a minute? Papa! I'm just grateful that she's, like... That the subtitles have, like, named her father Papa and not Daddy. You know what I mean? Like... You know what I mean? You're just giving me a death stare every day? Uh-oh. Until you reach my age, you'll understand. Well, the thing is that, like, 25 is just not old. It's just like, if you think 25 is old, I simply am going to think of you as a child. That you are just a child in my head. So. Maybe 225? Yeah, true. I submit all belonging to Ferris. That's my point. Yeah, I'm not stuck in school. I have a job, a high school diploma, a car, a life. Uh-huh. If you think 25 is old, you are simply a child in my mind. So, L. Ferris quickly gets up and leaves the room. Whoa! Ferris' dad, shouldn't we say hello? He is a CEO, right? Wow. Ferris soon returns. I'm turning 21, so I can get drunk in the US. It's all that changes. Yo! Did your back problems keep you up? From what? Did your walker break? What? Your parents are prehistoric? Not really. They're not even retiring age. You know? Like... Also, where are you getting, like, the back problems and walker breaks? Do you remember what my job is? I'm calling you old? Yes, Erickson, and in my mind, you are a child. Then she turns to us and puts her hands together in a gesture of apology. Sorry, Ferris has to go with Papa. Actually, Keith, only Alberta and Quebec are 18. Everywhere else is 19. I'm like 99% sure. Okay, I guess we'll see you later then. I am not, but you are. But Ferris, what about my match? You promised to give me a hands-on lesson, you know, really work me over. Pretty sure I didn't. Of course you didn't. I was just making it up. All it takes is falling off a ladder to have back problems. This is true. And I haven't, and I don't. Dari, you shouldn't trouble Ferris like that. How'd you know? You don't know how old I am? Eric, I know you're in school still. Child. Come on, Oak Green, let's go back to the lab. Yeah. You literally said you got 33% on a math test today. You know, Kyoma's been awfully quiet. Something's wrong. Nothing. I was just looking at Akiba, watching the ignorant masses scurry about in search of monetary secrets from the pain of existence. Then if you asked, though, only Jab has, I'd be lying, you would never know. Then that's on you. I mean, the whole chat could be lying, you know? Like, every single story that you ever told me, Eric's, like, could be not the truth, and that's fine. It's whatever. I just have to believe you, you know? Like, unless you tell me something that's, like, obviously not true. I'll cross a different world line just to find you. Oh my god, buddy. You're right? Eh. Unfortunately, it's the truth. Chat lies? Oh my god! Oh my god! People on the internet lie? Oh my god! No way. No way. Oh my god, no way. We're all fake people, nothing is real, buy gold, buy. You know it's buy gold, buy as in, like, goodbye, right? I rode a dragon to school today. Never mind, my grandma drove me. I have actually 203 bunnies in the suit. This is true. That's Oak Green for you. Crazy. Ferris, her dad, and their butler see us off. Her dad tells us to come visit again. Now, do you guys remember that time that I told you guys to look at this cityscape? And I was like, hey guys, look at this and remember what it looks like because it's important later. Look at it now. It used to have anime on it, and like video game advertisements, and all that sort of stuff. And now it's just a bunch of electronic stores. Actually, I have enough money to live comfortably. I lied this whole time. I am simply rich. Fair enough. Oh, she did never moed anything. Yup, it's unmoed. Verstad seems like a cool guy. He's not pompous like you'd expect rich people to be. The sun is setting, but there's still a crowd in front of Akiba Station. No, a city devoid of culture. Oh no. More foreigners than usual. People come from all over the world to buy electronics and otaku goods from Akiba, but it looks like the satellite is attracting some as well. Man, it's hot. Less than a minute outside and I'm already drenched in sweat. Some of us travel spreading the word of money. It's hard to keep track. Honestly, Yuki, I wouldn't believe you, but if Rena said they were a self-made millionaire, I'd believe them. Honestly, I would too. To be fair. Farrah's air-conditioned apartment was a little slice of heaven. I'd love air conditioning the lab, but we don't have that kind of money. Anyway, how about some food? I turned around to ask Daru and Mayushi what they think. Mayushi's not there. Huh? Where'd Mayuri go? Huh? You're right, she's gone. Did Stardust Handshake activate again? I scan the area. There she is, walking casually towards the station. She's already about 50 meters away. I chase after her. Mayuri, where are you going? Oak Green, Mayushi was thinking about stopping by, Nakako's Broadway before going home. If you're going home, then why didn't you say so? Sorry, all I could think about was going to Nakako. He's staring off in the distance again. I'm sending Buddy Coordination Committee to you. Oh my god. Mayushi's like some kind of ninja. Never noticed she was gone. Mayuri does this a lot. She just wanders off without saying anything. And just like Daru said, you never notice she's gone. So when you turn around and look for her, it's like she vanished into thin air. Stardust Handshake and Sneaking Fade. Why did her powers have to be so annoying? Those you can find in the call to your chat is my state. Oh. What business do you have at Naka knows anyway? Well, Asara's sword Dojinshi came out yesterday. You just like, he was just like, you reading porn? And she's just like, no, but it's fine. No, but the illustrator is Koda's, you. Mayushi thinks it's finally time to get serious about costumes again. Koga Yu, she was the character designer for last year's Gumbam. Please wait until the committee contacts you. We will see you soon. Oh. Yep. Buy me one too. Okie dokie. Really good at that disappearing thing. Oh. What are you guys talking about? If you want Dojinshi, why not go to Tora Nana? It's right over there. Daru and Mayuri stare at me blankly. They're where? You know, they're right over... I follow my pointing finger. Tara Nano isn't there. What? I rub my eyes and blink several times. It doesn't help. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. I looked up and down the street, but no, it's nowhere to be found. And what's more, I can't find Animate either. It's supposed to be right next to the Torananda. Instead, I see electronics stores. Dichi Kaden and T21 Minami. No, is that the Maid Cafe? It's not the Maid Cafe. It's like, they're like manga shops he's talking about. He's talking about manga and anime shops. But, yeah, I wouldn't hold out hope for the Maid Cafe, I'm gonna tell you right now. Never seen them before in my life. Wait. I remember Mr. Braun saying that Akiba used to have a lot more electronic shops. Many of them closed. I think Yojinchi Kaden and 2-1 Nemi were among them. Where the hell did Torananda and Anime go? You lost it, man? Huh? There aren't any Toranandas or animes in Akiba. That's why Mayushi's going to Nakano to buy Dojinshi. What do you mean there aren't any? They were there yesterday, weren't they? What about earlier today? I wasn't really paying attention on the way to Ferris's apartment, but I'm pretty sure they were still there. There's no Moe stores in Akiba, man. You know that. The Holy Land of Moe is Nakano. But Akiba is the Holy Land of Moe. The whole world knows that. Welcome back, Atlas. Has he finally gone to your head, Oak Green? Akiba is the electronic town. If you open up a Moe store here, the electronics otakus would riot. This feeling again. Dissonance. My memories don't match reality. The past has changed. Part of me knows what has happened. But I still can't help but ask. What about men, Daraki? Nope. Akibao? Of course there's an Akibao. I mean, Akiba Okaku, where they sell dojinshi. The hell's that? Deja vu, I've been in this Deja vu, I've been in this place before. Da, da, da. They sell dojinshi at Akibao? Of course not, that'd be crazy. Gamers? Ramutara? They shake their heads. Melon Books? Asabet City? They look confused. But basically, I swallow hard. I finally understand. It's hard to believe, but I must face the truth. Chaos has forsaken this place. Every last store that sold anime, ergo, or moe goods has disappeared from Akiba. In a final desperate attempt to deny reality, I run to Mei Queen Yan's, the maid cafe where Mayuri and Ferris work, and which Daru and I frequent. This is actually sad, yeah. But upon arriving at the storefront, I am forced to my knees in abject defeat. It's gone. Have a good night, Eric's. It's all gone. It's not just the moe stores, even the maid cafe has disappeared. Mayuri, you work at May Queen, don't you? May Queen? What's that, a potato? May Queen Nan. I have Starro too, but no reaction. Mayushi works at Lemonade, remember? Lemonade? Is that a maid cafe? It's just a normal coffee shop. Is there even a single maid cafe in Akiba? Nah, man. The people here hate moe business. Nobody would go. Datari life is effed over now? Yeah. It's clear now. This has to be a result of Ferris's email. The butterfly effect is at it again. It's actually, like, in the anime, is like, it's so upsetting because he, like, looks outside and, like, all the cityscapes that you... Because in the anime, he's obviously been walking around the cityscapes the whole time. And so, like, when everything changes, the entire background setting changes. So it goes from, like, all these lights with, like, anime posters and, like, maids and all this sort of stuff, like, all this anime propophilia to, like, when he goes outside here and everything is just, like, gray and electronics and stuff like that. And it's, like, the weirdest change. It is so weird. Ferris said she had influence over Akiba's development board. They adapted her plan and embraced the moe industry. But by sending a D-mail to 2000, the world line has shifted to one where that never happened. Akiba is still electronics, all the way. That's genuinely upsetting. It is, right? It's awful. To think that a single mail could rewrite 10 years of a town's history. Is it okay to change history on a whim like this? I almost feel guilty about it, but since I'm the only one who remembers the original Akiba, no one can blame me. And it's not like I can change it back. But still, what in the world did Ferris's D-mail say? Deja vu. The next morning, I go for a stroll through the streets of Akiba. What I discover is that, although the chaotic energy familiar to me has receded, Akiba is still Akiba at its core. The few electronic stores that I used to frequent are still here. In fact, they've multiplied. You can still hear their loud theme songs and the cries of salesmen all the way from the sidewalk. Oh, gotta go for dinner. Have a good dinner, Atlas! Electronic otakus and PC manics walk the street with unkempt hair, wrinkled clothes, and eyes burning with an intense purpose. There are even cheerful foreigners taking in the sights. The maids and young female otakus have disappeared, but the hobbyist essence of the town is unchanged. Oh my god, there's mail. Oh my god, it's insistent. I don't know what this scientific thing is, but... No way did you guys do that. Okay. So I know you played the sad violin because of Akiba, but I just got an achievement that's called Assistance Melancholy right as you played that sound. Oh my god, my pen. Anyways, I don't know what the side game is, but maybe Chaos Theory can explain how you derailed my life, lol. At any rate, take responsibility for getting me involved. Whoop. Falls out of chair laughing. I mean, it's a relief. Yesterday, I heard from Mayuri how we met Ferris on this world line. I was wondering, since May Queen no longer existed. It was at a small Rhinet tournament at a toy store in Ikebukuro. We went to cheer on Daru, but he dropped out because of a stomach ache, so Mayuri and I ended up taking his place. Our opponent was Ferris. We got crushed, needless to say, but Mayuri says that Ferris was very gracious and gave us advice on how to play. That was the beginning of their beautiful friendship. Our past has changed considerably, yet we still ended up with the same close relationship we had on the last world line. Fascinating. Maybe Lady Luck is looking out for us. I've got mail. You got mail. So, this is the point in the story where things are about to get real crazy. Oh boy. We're watching you. Honestly, if I got an email or a phone, like, an email is one thing, but a phone call or something like that, and someone said, "We're watching you," I would simply move countries. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely effing not. Like, I'm done. I'm done, actually. Goodbye. No thank you. I'm done, actually. Goodbye. I would simply move. Oh, there's an attachment. Oh, it got way worse. What the hell? Is this a prank? Spam? Why red gelatin? Who's watching me? What do you mean, why red gelatin? Oh, it's way worse! I didn't realize there was an effing attachment! What's going on here? Uh-oh. I spin around, searching the crowd. A few passerbys look at me strangely. I don't care. Something is wrong. Goosebumps break out all over my body. Is it the organization? CERN? If so, then... this mail is a threat. Really? You think someone sending you a mail that says, "We're watching you," is not a threat? My pulse skyrockets. Yeah, mood, man! What do I do? Do I tell someone? Ooh, I can't involve anyone. It's a prank, it has to be. Ignore it. But what if it's serious? Are the men in black coming? I'm dead. They'll erase me. Erase us. Did I call the police? No, not enough evidence. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I... They were watching you, respectfully. Oh, a letter, I have friends. It's not a letter, that's a threat. Thoughts spin inside my head. Every pedestrian looks like an enemy. It's like, hair is getting my eye. Get out of my eye. I flee from the crowd. Just leaves Daru and Mayuri behind. Oh, wait, no, he said that yesterday. Okay, never mind. He was there alone. After I manage to calm myself down, I head back to the lab. For now, I'll write that mail off as a prank. Really now? It's still early. Well, I guess it's actually noon, but Mayuri, Kurisu, and Rikuko are already at the lab when I return. Ruka's here. I greet them, trying to keep the anxiety out of my voice. What? It's Sunday. Oh, no weekend. What are you doing here, lab girls? See, okay, so he said lab girls, not, like, but he doesn't know if, like, the mail worked for her. Which is a little funny. Pardon the intrusion, Okabe. Good morning, Ocarine! The two cute high school girls waved to me in greeting. By the way, one of these girls is actually a boy, but not actually. In any case, the sight warms my heart. Or would, if not a certain assistant just gave me a bored look before going back to reading. The unmail mail. We love she. What are you doing? Oh, this is a cute picture. Oh, this is really cute. I like this a lot. Oh, that's so cute. Complicated snip snip? Yeah, that's her. This is a cute picture. Mayuri and Rikuko are sitting next to each other on the sofa, reading a book together. It looks like a cosplay photo album. Yesterday, I went to Nakako to buy Dojichi, remember? While I was there, I found a photo album of a super cute cosplayer. So I splurged on it. Look, Ruka-chan, this is a costume of Sonia from Blood Tune. It's so detailed and cute. It is. I see. She's showing it to Rikuko as part of her reintroduction. To think that she was so young to get involved in cosplay, it looks like Mayuri persistent has paid off. So, like, I think in this timeline, because she's, like, Ruka is, like, a little bit more confident in herself, because she was born in the right body, she's, like, way more, like, into, like, the idea of doing cosplay. She was wearing this before. She was wearing this exact outfit before. Like, literally when she sent the email, she was wearing this exact outfit. Actually, judging by her obvious interest in the photo album, maybe she was always interested in cosplay, just too shy to cosplay herself. Take a look, Chris. It's amazing. I'm okay. Looks like Kurisu's not interested in the photo album. I couldn't remember. Yeah, it was the exact same outfit. She just gives me a cold humph. Instead, she's reading a difficult-looking English book. Damn it, this is no time to be showing off your intelligence. We're going to make Mayuri cry if you talk to her like that. Or so I thought, but Mayuri doesn't seem to mind, so I stay out of it. Wow, look at these swimsuits! So much skin, she's got a great figure. Like, Gerbil Idol. Must be nice. Nice, the swimsuits? I don't have that great a figure. Whoa! Raindrop! Thank you so much! How many? Wait. 4! 4! Thank you so much for the 4 gifted! Thank you! I think it's a gifted. Hold on. Hold on. 3 tier subs. 3! Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you. On Chatterino, it looks really weird. So that's why I was having a hard time, like, reading what it said. Oh my god, Raindrop, do you know how many gifted subs you've gifted in the channel? Can I say, Raindrop? Can I say? Or does it tell everyone? But thank you so much, Raindrop. Thank you. So, like, getting close to my goal? Oh yeah, your goal is 90? Yeah. That's like, That is, like, I am, like, thank you so much. Like, that is extremely generous, and, like, I appreciate it a lot. That, like 90 is, like, that's a lot of gifted subs. You know? Like, thank you so much, Raindrop. Thank you. Doing Ruka-chan, I'll make sure, I'm sure you'll make our big friends, our big friend breathe hard. See, Mayuri knows. This is what I mean. Mayuri knows. You know what I mean? Like, they keep, like... You know what I mean? Like, they keep being like, oh, she's so innocent, she doesn't know what she's saying. She knows. She knows exactly what she's doing. She gets the jokes. Hey now, Ray, what are you saying? It's like you're referring to Daru with that remark. And, plenty of people like flat chests, so even if you don't have breasts, you should still have confidence in yourself. Oh my god, man in a hat. I'm curious too. Curious to start choking on her coffee. Same. Mood. I know how she feels. I almost did a spit take with my soda. Oh yeah, she knows. I know, right? Mary's breasts are huge for her height, so her advice lacks a certain element of persuasion. I know! Once Kamima's over, we'll all go on a trip to the beach. Mayushi's been making costumes all summer. I haven't had time to play at all. What do you think, guys? A Lab Mem beach trip. Beach episode? Beach episode? All the Lab Mems? I can't go. I have to go back to America soon, and I haven't even started packing yet. Yes, I can see you are in a rush. I bet you don't even have time to lounge around and read. Kirsty snaps her book shut and glares at me. Fine, I'll be blunt. There's no way I'm swimming with two perverts like you. If it's just the girl members, I'll happily go. Oh, be honest, Christina, you just don't want to, me to see the Mongolian spot on your butt. That was passive-aggressive? Yes, it was. I don't have a Mongolian spot. I don't know what that means. Anyway, if it's just the girl members, then doesn't that rule out Rikako? What? What's that supposed to mean? Didn't we tell you earlier? Rikako is a bona fide guy. I wasn't expecting it to do that. I wasn't expecting it to do- that jump scared me. Like, for real, I thought my computer was about to crash. Oh, you effed up. So, okay, I'm gonna give this little warning because I don't know if it's gonna happen in the video game, but I know it happens in the anime. But, like, okay, here's a warning. Here's a warning. So basically, in the anime, they, like, tell him that she is a girl. And she, like, gets upset. And everything like that. And so he's just like, no, I'll prove it. And instead of, like, doing the normal thing they do in anime, which is, like, it's still gross, like, doing the normal thing, where, like, the people, like, touch their, like, chests, they don't do that, because they've already established that she has a very flat chest. So he, like... This happens in the anime, where he will just, like, you know? And it's extremely uncomfortable. So I don't know if that's what's gonna happen in here, but, like, just a warning. Just, like, a warning. I don't know, man. It's way worse. I know! Anyways, my declaration of the truth. So just a warning. Freezes the air instantly. Huh? There's something off about that air reaction. You're the worst. Where do you get off calling her a guy? Yeah, Ocarine, that's a terrible thing to say. Even Mayuri condemns me. Rikako, meanwhile, turns pale and hangs her head so I can't see her face. Is she crying? Normally she'd get depressed and say something about how embarrassed she'd be to wear a swimsuit, but she wouldn't start crying. Christina, I understand your desire to deny the truth. It's difficult to imagine that a guy could ever be so cute, but... Okabe! Kirsten advances on me with a stern glare. If you want to give me stupid nicknames, it's fine. I mean, it's not, but what you said just now is below the belt. I didn't take you for that kind of guy who thinks it's funny to hurt people's feelings, but I guess I was wrong. You're a real jerk, Okabe. Huh? What did I do to deserve this tongue lashing? Apologize. Apologize to, Urashibara-san right now. Wait a second, I don't have to apologize for anything, I just said the truth. It's okay. Rukuko gets up from the sofa. Her head is still hanging, and her voice is barely audible. So, that's how Okabe sees. No. That's not how I see you, Ruka. You're a guy, remember? Or are you denying reality, too? You're the one denying reality. We demand an apology. Apology with tears, now. That's right, Ruka-chan's a girl, Ocarine. You're terrible. Mayuri, when did you start Ruka-chan instead of Ruka-con? Cut it out already, Okabe. She's a girl! Mayuri nods in agreement. Huh? The thing is that, like, you would think at this point he would be like, oh shoot, the D-mail worked. You know, like, way before this. Like, as soon as, like, they were just like, bro, like, she's a girl. Like, he would be like, oh shoot, that D-mail that we sent? That, like, I was there for and, like, we agonized over, like, actually worked. Like, you know what I mean? What's going on here? Is this some kind of prank? I'm going home. Ruko tries to slip by me out of the lab. Uh-oh. Okay, this is why I'm, like, nervous that they're gonna, like, show a picture. And I'm, like, nervous. I grab her hand to stop her from leaving. Hold it, Ruko, you can't fool me. You're as much as a man as I am, and I know how to prove it. Okay, I'm nervous. Hold on. I'm gonna keep reading, but, like, I'm nervous. I was right. Anyways, you guys are not seeing this picture, but I'll read what's happening. I was getting a little nervous. You know, I said I was sleepy, but, like, I just saw a TikTok where it's like, this is your sign not to do these things, and every single one was correct. Uh-oh. Thanks for skipping. I'm not showing the picture. It basically, okay, like, it's just so bad. Like, the text doesn't make it better. This is actually the only part of the anime that I hate, like, a lot. Because there was just so many ways to like, figure it out that wasn't this. I'm not gonna say word for word what's on the screen, actually. Basically, he's doing what I said that he was doing. And he, like, it's describing it, basically. Anyways. He's checking. I'm just not reading. And it's zoomed in on the crotch now, so that's stellar. Oh, he's figured it out. Ruka's not happy. Akurisu's not happy. Mayuri's not happy. The picture's still there, which is uncomfortable. Ritaro is freaking out. Ritaro is just going, huh? What? What? He's still checking. Ruka is simply crying. No one is happy. Everyone hated that. Okay, so basically he's checking. This is the first sentence I can say. I mean, he's a guy, isn't he? An electric current rubs through my brain. No way. Yes way. So that's what happened. Okay, is it safe? I think it's safe now. I think it's safe. Chat is not happy. True and factual. Ruka, the D-mail that I thought had failed was actually a success. You're a girl? That's what we've been saying! A half second later, Curiosity cracks me over the head with her heavy textbook. Honestly, deserved. Ruka. When my vision clears, Ruka is crying. As she should, actually. Mayuri is rubbing her back confidently. Kurisu, meanwhile, is glaring down at me like I'm something she scraped off the bottom of her shoe. A justice for Ruka. I no longer have a crush on main character after this. Like, he did it in, like, the worst way. The thing is that, like, even if Ruka was a guy, right? I don't think a guy would appreciate that either, you know? That just sounds extremely uncomfortable. It was just, like, the worst way of checking. The thing is that, like, in most anime, they do, like, this thing, where they, like, you know, they touch the booba. But, like, I don't know, man. It's so weird. It's just so weird. Like, you don't do that to anyone, period. It's, like, it's so weird. I don't know why they did it. But, like, you know, visual novels, man. They just... Anyways, we're skipping it. Thor, who arrived a moment ago, is in the corner, trying not to laugh. Honestly, I can't blame him. Righteous high school girl makes perverted college guy beg for forgiveness. If I had to put a title to this scene, that's what it would be. The top of my head is throbbing. Good. Uh-oh. I've dropped the thing too. I found it. Most likely because Kurisu wiped out 100 million of my precious neurons, envied by scientists the world over. I put a moist towel on my head. I want to vivisect your skull and remove your brain for a good washing. Then I'll submerge it in a culture fluid so you can never do anything like that again. Anyway, just be thankful I haven't reported you to police. Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. Man, that was dumb. I didn't think it would be gone. Rikuko has become a girl. Her face hasn't changed, and she's flat as a board, but she's definitely a girl. There's no denying that what my hand didn't feel. I guess that ridiculous superstition was true. If you eat vegetables, you'll have a girl. Does this count as a scientific breakthrough? Anyway, I better apologize, Rikuko. I hope she doesn't get PTSD because some pervert, me, groped her. I mean, she's a 17-year-old girl now, and was shy to begin with. I'll need to be as gentle as humanly possible from now on. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she never spoke to me again. I have no one but myself to blame. I just have to accept the consequences. Anyway, what in the hell made you think Shibara-san was a boy? As I already explained, we changed the past. Rikuko was a guy, but he wanted to be a girl, so we sent a DML to the past to make his wishes come true, and it worked. I knew the world line had changed. My magic eye, reading Steiner, saw the shift in time. But I chose to believe my mundane senses instead. I should have had more faith in my powers. I won't make that mistake again. At least I understand he's wrong about what he did. Yeah, totally. Like he really, he understands. He knows and he does apologize. Curiosity calmly readies her book above her head. Want some more? I'm telling the truth. You have to believe me. I can explain this phenomenon logically. When we set the DML, we changed the past, and all of the history changed the result. My brain perceived that change. Does he, though? He does understand that what he did was, wrong in and of itself, and that also, how he went about it is, because, he, in his head, literally, he is, the dumbest person. And I just don't think he understands, sexual attraction at all. Honestly, he just, so in his head, he was I'm checking. And he just, doesn't really, get it. He just doesn't, whoosh, basically. But afterwards, obviously, he's understanding, oh, shoot, that's a 17-year-old girl, I, you know, touched her extremely inappropriately, like, oh shoot, like, she is, like, that's, like, traumatizing. Like, oh boy. Man's ace. I wouldn't go, like, I don't think he is, but, like, he is definitely, like, he definitely does not, yeah. The point is that, like, obviously not really an excuse for what he did, and, like, obviously it's bad. But he is sorry about it, genuinely. He just, like, you know, he's a little crazy. I liked my feet, overcome with excitement. Out of all mankind, I alone can perceive change in causality. I am this world's observer. I look around, expecting to see awe on their faces. Sit down before I hit you again. I do as I'm told. Don't you understand? I'm the observer, the one who opens the box holding Schwarzenegger's cat. Schrödinger? Schwarzenegger's cat again? The Japanese can't get enough of that cat. You're Japanese too. You've had enough things. I do admit that kittens are cute though. You have to rearrange your are not helping you. To be fair, he is telling the truth. Like, he's just like, I had no reason to believe, you know? There's absolutely right. Whenever an anime wants to use quantum mechanics, the characters always talk about, Schwarzenegger's cat. Anyway, my magic eye has the power to perceive changes in the world line. This power is called Reading Steiner, as I've explained. And I told you that the name was stupid, remember? It's Irgish, like something from a kid's manga. Not to mention it's a grammatical mess, and there's also the fact that it's half German, so no consistency there either. It's stupid. The same goes for that Steins Gate thing you always talk about. Looks like you still got that Mongolian spot on your butt, huh, Christina? Names are all about feelings. My creativity, comparable to the great Da Vinci himself, cannot be held by the shackles of grammar. She hits me again. I'm seeing stars. Show a little remorse, huh? I'm sorry. Rikuko is still crying. As punishment, I spend the next 30 minutes on my knees under Curiosity's watchful eye. If I slouch for a second, I get the corner of her book. She hit me again. I'd accept being told die permit if I weren't coming from Rikuko, but why the hell is Curiosity butting in? I didn't do anything to her. Does she think she's one of those class president characters? Anyway, I flee the lab as soon as my punishment is over. The silent pressure from the girls is just too much to bear. I step into the sun and stretch. My legs are numb from the kneeling, so I can barely stand straight. At that moment, the Brob 2 workshop door opens, and out comes part-time warrior. Our eyes meet. Up. He's less energetic than usual. Why are you so wobbly? It's a new exercise. Huh, never heard of it. Shizuha answers listlessly as she sits down on the bench. When she aimlessly gazes skyward, I follow suit. Huge clouds are slowly swallowing the blue. A helicopter flies overhead. I can hear its propellers slicing the air. Like I started reading the room and that was an effing neon sign. Well, okay, like he's gonna apologize. Don't worry, guys. He's gonna apologize. Perfect weather for cycling. Really? But it's so damn hot. How can you exercise on days like this? I'd rather drink hot coffee in a well-air-conditioned room while browsing than that. Now that's a luxurious way to spend a summer break. If only the lab had air conditioning. Hey, up for a little cycling? Seriously? She has to be joking. Your bike only has one seat. Yeah, no more having a crush on main character after this. I'm so sorry, Ollie. He gets better. Don't you have work to do? Shizuha pops up into the storage. She's back in less than a minute. I got permission! It's not like we'll have customers anyway. I try to think of an excuse to refuse, but nothing comes. I am a mad scientist, not a mad cyclist. So why am I doing the pedaling? Long ago, Astronauts said time is just a measure of motion. So put those pedals in motion. That doesn't make sense. I'm exhausted. We barely made it to the station. I'd die if I went another block. This is a terrible idea. I should have known better. I get off the bicycle and sit against the station wall. Suzuha sets the bike against the wall and crouches next to me. Sitting- oh my god, mail. Oh my god, mail. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's my area. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're in trouble again. Ruka-chan emits an aura that makes you want to tease her, and you just reacted to that. I understand. When Mayushi's with Ruka, I feel a little staticity, but still, you shouldn't tease her in real life. Sitting on the ground is undignified for a man of my stature, but no matter. I just need a few moments to catch my breath. Wobbly legs pedaling. Yeah, like he literally has been like kneeling on the ground for 30 minutes, and then this girl was just like, hey, you want to ride my bike? But with me on the back? This won't go wrong. I watch the crowds of people move past. Nearly all of them are men. Yup. Here and there I see people carrying large boxes, most likely PC parts or appliances. There isn't an anime poster in sight. When Akiba changed, so did the people who visited it. This atmosphere. It's kind of retro. It's the Akiba I've only seen in pictures. Akiba at the end of the 20th century. The electronic town in its purest form. It has risen from the ashes of the past. And the only one who knows it is me. You know, Shizuha murmurs. It's only been 10 days since I arrived in Tokyo. Guys, it's only been 10 days. The entirety of this has only been 10 days. Anyways. Huh, I didn't know that. Vacation? No, that can't be right. I'm hunting for my father. That's a strange way to put it. Did he run away? Welcome back, Atlas! I meant it as a joke, but Suzuha looks so serious. I hope I didn't screw up again. I haven't seen him in years, but I know he's in this town. Oh, but then why are you working downstairs? Suzuha works at the Bron 2 workshop from 11 AM to 7 PM every day. Dinner was Pog? Ooh, what was dinner? What was dinner? I doubt that leaves much time to search. Honestly, I don't have a clue to where to begin. Have you talked to the police? No. Then shouldn't you? Or you could hire a private investigator or something, if you have money. Butter chicken, but instead of chicken it was chickpeas? Ooh, that sounds awesome. I don't have the resources, and besides, there are issues. Issues. I only have one chance. And that chance is tomorrow. I know that tomorrow he might appear in a certain place. Certain place? That has a rather ominous ring to it. Could her father be some kind of fugitive? I say silent, unable to think of a response. If I miss that chance, then I'll have to leave. By leave, you mean go back home. Not exactly. I have a parallel priority agreement. What? I've already made up my mind. I don't find him tomorrow, I'll give up. You're worried, aren't you? I understand that feeling. You're alone, searching for your father in an unfamiliar town. It can't be easy. You hope that talking to someone would help. That's why you sought out the most reliable person around. Me. Alas, part-time warrior, you have made a grave mistake, for I am the insane mad scientist, Ho-Win Kyoba. Huh. You shall be my next guinea pig. Guinea pig?
You know what I'm talking about. D-mail, the greatest discovery in the history of science. I've already explained D-mail to Suzuha before. You shall be the subject of our next experiment. What are you gonna do? Suzuha takes a step back. She finally realizes the danger she's in. Do? Simple. I need more data, and I'll do anything to attain it. You're going to change the past. You can change it however you like, but only I will know the difference. If you think that's cruel, then do as you please, but know that you are already caught in my web. You cannot escape. Fear not. I know exactly what you will write in your D-mail. Listen well, you're going to send this to your father before he disappeared. Don't abandon your daughter. You're a nice guy, you know that? What? I think talking to you really did help. Are you trying to insult me? I am not a nice guy. I am a mad scientist who experiments on women and children. Now tell me your father's email address. If you don't, then I shall unleash the power of my right arm. Once it's unsealed, not even I can control it. You may not survive. Consider yourself warned. Sorry, I can't. You dare defy me. I don't know his email address or his phone number. Oh. Well, that's a letdown. That's why tomorrow's my only chance. Thanks for caring, though. I don't care. It's just disappointing I couldn't experiment on you. Anyway, you can send mail to the past? That's amazing! The first time machine ever. Of course it's amazing. I am Hellwing Kyoma. Any plans to upgrade it? Upgrade it? You know, like sending people to the past or something. We're working on it. No good ideas yet, though. Then let me give you one word of advice. You should leave Magisi Kurisu out of it. What do you have against her, anyway? Well, better get back to the workshop. I only got a 30-minute break. I'll get in trouble if I don't get back soon. I substitute how she gets on the bike. Ayo, lore? Come to the lab tomorrow, whether you meet your father or not. Why? So I can use your grief to power my time machine. You really are a mad scientist, so evil. If I meet my father, I'll stop by. Then we can do a gun salute. She laughs happily. Then she starts pedaling. Leaving me behind. Hey, wait! Let me on! Hey! Suzuha doesn't wait, leaving me with no choice but to run back to the lab. Oh my god, there's effing mail. Going to infiltrate now. What should I do? I'm so nervous. I can't see my my own heart like peeking through frosted glass. Wish me luck. Over and out. Wobbly leg run. Yup. I shall not brief you on Operation Eldamir. Eldamir? Yes. That's how we're gonna pronounce it. The only lab members here today are Mayuri, Kurisu, and Rikuko. I couldn't get a hold of Ferris or Moika. They must be busy. Daru, meanwhile, gave me some about having things to do. I was prepared for Rikuko to refuse my invitation, but since she's here, I guess she's forgiven me? For now, at least. I want you guys to get ready for a party. I've already explained to the lab members what Suzuha told me yesterday. And what are you gonna do? Me? I'm going to follow the part-time warrior and report back as the situation changes. Don't you dare. Let her be alone with her father. You shouldn't be so quick to reject my plans, Christina. You don't understand the intricacies of the human psyche. Now that you've rejected my plan, there's no way I'm going through with it. You have underestimated my pride. Get over yourself. Besides, Christina, you and she are enemies, are you not? You protect her from me while plotting her demise? That makes you a hypocrite. You just don't have the standards, that's all. She's right. I don't think you would bother her, Oak Green. Even during the strategy meeting, Mayuri keeps working on her costume. Rikuko hasn't agreed to wear it yet, but my issues do that remain strong. No matter what happens, we need to give her a warm welcome. I'll do anything to make this a party super special. Actually, I haven't met this Suzuha-san. Suzu-san's really nice. I'm sure you'll get along with her too. Nice? Anyway, I'm gonna tell her now. You guys... No, get it through your thick skull. I'm an assistant, how dare you give me orders? In the end, I can't get permission to tell Suzuha. Don't even think about running off somewhere. Kurisu is forcing me to help her with her shopping. There's no way out. Damn it. Kurisu really is turning into a class president character. At this rate, she might take over the lab. Wait. Could this be what Suzuha was warning me about? Nah. Anyway. Kurisu scratches her cheek in what could be taken for a bashful gesture. I hope Amane-san finds her father. Yeah. That would be nice. Come to think of it, she has father issues too, doesn't she? Maybe she sympathizes with Suzuha. Fans really said, you have daddy issues, don't you? Yikes. Hey, Okabe. Suddenly Kurisu starts fidgeting for some reason. I'm sorry, but before. Before? When I hit you with my book, I thought you were just being a pervert. What are you drinking away? Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. But then I thought about it later. I realized you were just being completely serious. But I acted on impulse, without even considering what you had to say. Forget it. Regardless of my intentions, the fact of the matter is that I made Rukuka cry. Just to make sure, you're not a perverted scumbag, are you? Make sure my ass, are you trying to apologize or what? I just don't want you to use science as an excuse to be a pervert, not while I'm helping at least. What do you take me for? My friends are precious to me. I may be an insane mad scientist with an IQ of 170, but even I have my limits. The phone waiting for the change wouldn't have come to this far without you and Daru at my side. Okabe. I am Lab Mem 001, the founder of the lab. If my friends are in danger, I'll rush to their aid, and I would tear down my own limbs off before I knowingly brought harm to any of them. What's so funny? That has to be the cheesiest thing you've ever said. Guys, they're bonding. Guys, they're bonding. They're bonding. Guys, they're bonding. Oh my god, they're bonding. Still, it's nice to hear. The research institute I work at in America is full of talented people from all over the world, but it's not a friendly place. Everyone thinks he or she is the best. You think you have an ego? Over there, scientists hurl insults at each other on a daily basis. Sometimes they even sabotage each other's work. I keep for 45 when it comes to anything other than science. When my thesis was chosen to represent the lab, many of the older men complained. And when I came back here as a kind of reverse exchange student, my classmates were all too afraid to talk to me. Compared to that, your lab is childish, but comfortable. Seems like everyone has their own problems. You're really concerned about Amane-san, aren't you? That's part of you, I can respect. But I'm not praising you, okay? She suddenly blushes for some reason. I just, you know, thought you should know. They're bonding. They're bonding. They're becoming friends. Maybe I... Eh? Maybe all I ever wanted was friends. Okabe. There are many people I can trust. After all, I am an insane mad scientist, wanted the world over. My enemies are everywhere, waiting to strike. Good lord, the Tsundere trope. Curse this incredible genius brain of mine. I, think of you as a friend too. What? You said I was your friend, remember? You said I was important to you. That made me really happy, I guess. Do you have a fever? No! What the hell? Here am I trying to find something decent about you, and you... I don't care anymore, stupid. He's very reasons to stay mad scientist over time. He will, unfortunately. You're really stupid. Kirisu squares her shoulder and quickly walks ahead. I give chase. What just happened? Is this a girl planning something? Maybe she really is planning to take over the lab. No, wait. Maybe she's trying to sabotage the party because she doesn't like Suzuha. Huh. No mere assistance is going to pull one over on the great Hoenn Kyoma. Anyway, time to get my head in the game. We must prepare for the Last Supper Operation Eldamer. The Last Supper referred to our party for Suzuha. In the event she reunites with her father, we'll just celebrate normally. In other words, it'll be her last supper in Tokyo. He's, like, not very intelligent. Like, he's just, like, this girl's being like, you know what, I actually see you as a friend, too. Like, we're having a good time. I've had a good time this summer. And he's just like, is this girl trying to, like, bamboozle me right now? What's happening? Like, god dang. God dang. However, if she doesn't reunite with her father, we'll kidnap her and force her to participate in our experiment. Sacrifices must be made if we're going to perfect the male technology. In that case, it will be the last supper on this world line. Intellect of 120. Wisdom of 2. Actually, though. The lad's budget, most of which comes out of my pocket, is tight, but it's okay to party every once in a while. There's no such thing as low risk, high return. High risk, high return. That is how a mad scientist operates. I can already taste Suzuha's despair. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. Good night! Huh? Over there, isn't that... Oh my god, it's Daru. I felt like Kirisu's finger to see Daru emerge from a Yodobashi camera. Found you, Daru! Huh? I grab his collar to stop him from escaping. Why didn't you respond to my summons? Like I said, I've got something to do. Which is... an offline meet. Inexcusable. Wait, just listen a sec. Your offline meet or a party with food handmade by our very own lab girls. Choose one. Handmade by girls? One question. Will Ferris be there? Before Kurisu can answer that, I whisper to Daru. Naturally, Ferris is a lab mem too. So why do you have to be on the same day? Can't it wait until tomorrow? What will it be? The time to choose is now. I want to eat Ferris's homemade cooking. If you give up on the offline meet, then that settles it. I give up. I give up the offline meet! Daru surrenders all too quickly. When we return to the lab, Mayuri and Rika are already starting preparations. Huh? Daru's here too? What about Ferris? Where is she? You've been tricked. Ferris said she couldn't come. Wait, seriously? Ocarine, what's going on here? This isn't funny, man. Don't worry, I'll make sure she comes to the next one. You've got to be kidding me. I was looking forward to that time machine meet. Time machine meet? What's that? It's an offline meet for this sci-fi BBS I post on. Some famous writers are gonna be there. I won't forgive you, Ocarine, ever. What? Why didn't you say so? I would've gone too! Suddenly I smell something strange. Does anyone smell that? Smell... what? Doctor Who meetup? No, basically, it's just a bunch of his online friends, from, like, a forum that he was, like, meeting up in real life with, about time machines. Did we blow a fuse somewhere? Sorry. Rikuko apologizing for something. That's probably the smell of Mayuri's cooking. What? This is the smell of food? I hope to. Okay, then warm these eggs, please. Should I use the phone wave? Oh my god. Oh my god. Now, why is Ruka all of a sudden in a maid costume? Alright. No, if you put raw eggs in the microwave, they'll explode. We took the door off, it should be fine, right? Chop, chop, choppity chop, 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 choppity chop. Mayuri is just like using 2 knives, like a boss. Mayuri, sure, don't hold your knife like that. What the hell is going on here? Dara and I exchange glances. Maybe we should help too, or at least kick them out of the kitchen? Wouldn't it be the same either way? I'm getting dizzy. This isn't the future I was hoping for. You're telling me. I'll never forget this, Oak Green. Never. Sorry, truly. But please, Duro, stay with me to the end. I'll order pizza as insurance. It only gets worse. The smoke grows thicker by the second, filling my lungs with ash and tar. In less than an hour, the girls have transformed the lab into a Class 5 disaster zone. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Looks like the evil one is free. If you haven't heard from me in an hour, tell my parents I love them. Ocarine, that's a death flag. Is this the choice of Steins Gate? L. Psy. After the storm has passed, jump to the screen, I'll effing fix this. She's late. The sun has already set. The food lined up on the table, none of it looking particularly appetizing, has already grown cold. I open my phone to check the time. It's getting late. The high school girls will need to head back soon. Was Suzuha able to meet her father? If so, they might have a lot to talk about. Oh, fail. Oh my god. Alright guys, things are about to get real interesting, real fast. I'm just warning you guys, right, things are about to ramp up to 10. I am telling you this right now. Just so everyone is warned and so everyone knows, it's about to go from a slice of life that has just like a time machine quirk in it to like, alright, here we go, boys. Part-time warrior. Sorry. Goodbye. There's only one word in Suzuha's email. Does that mean she didn't meet her father? And now she plans to leave town alone? Hoenn Kyoma will never accept that. She will be my guinea pig whether she likes it or not. I fly out of the lab. I don't know where Suzuha is. All I can do for now is go to the station. If she's going to leave town, she should be using public transportation. If she's using the Habidili line on the other side of the station, then I've struck out. But if she's going to take the bullet train from Tokyo or Unan, then she'll have to pass through here. He said. I carefully scanned the thinning crowd around Akiba Station. Where is she? After about 30 minutes of watching the crowd, I spot something. My gaze focuses on a person walking in from the main street. It's Suzuha, sniffling along with her head bowed. As she gets closer, I can see that she's wiping her tears. Is she crying? I don't see anyone walking with her. I guess she couldn't find her father after all. You there, part-time warrior! Suzuha looks up in surprise. I see the track of tears on her face. Just as our eyes are about to meet, Suzuha looks away. And then she turns and runs out of the station. Wait! I give chase, ignoring the stares of passerbys. gone. Damn it. Where did she... Hold on a second. Why am I chasing her? Do I have some kind of urge to chase things that run away? That's stupid. I'm not a dog. Shouldn't I just leave her be? It's not like we're that close, right? You're a nice guy. You know that? I think talking to you really did help. But Suzuha is all alone in this town. Persona unlocked? What if I was the only one who could talk to her about her father? I know she's hurting. She needs my help. Shouldn't I do everything in my power? Talking about the dog. The dog. Just now, I think I saw someone who looked like Suzuha. But the run from the station has left me exhausted. I dropped my knees, gasping for breath. My sides ache. I can't take another step. Even after searching the entire area around the station, I couldn't find Suzuha. I guess this, too, is the choice of Steins Gate. As I rest, I look up at the night sky. The satellite remains buried in righty Khan's wall. I wipe the sweat off my brow and head back to the lab. Ocarine! Did you find Suzu-san? Everyone's still there when I return. It's late. Go home, everyone. But... tell us what happened. Yeah, keep us in the loop, man. Suzuha ran away from me. I guess she couldn't find her father. Oh. A gloomy silence falls. I can see the sadness on everyone's faces. Huh. I begin to laugh. Okabe, what's wrong? Are you okay? His brain is probably oxygen starved from too much running. Ocarine, chill. Look at you all! Why the long faces, friends? Have you forgotten? We have just a thing for moments like these. I touched my finger at the curtain to the development room. You're gonna send a D-mail. But the discharge phenomenon won't occur this late, will it? Then we'll send it tomorrow. Emails leave through time. It matters not when we send it, but when it is received. Who are you sending it to? To myself, this afternoon. The message. I smiled triumphantly. Don't listen to Christina. Pursue Suzuha. If I do that, there's no way I can fail. And then we can have Suzuha as a test subject. Time loop. I suddenly hear the sound of rain. I look outside the window and see that rain has started to fall. Oh, guys. Oh, guys, you thought chasing Suzuha was the part that I was talking about? I'm so sorry. Anyways, as Suzuha predicted, the discharge phenomenon does not work. It looks like we'll have to wait until tomorrow. Raindrops. The rain grows stronger over time, eventually becoming a thunderstorm. The next day, there isn't a cloud in the sky. It's hard to believe it rained all night. Oh my god, I have an email. I have an email. They say that satellite... Wait, they say that satellite disappeared. I wonder what happened. Did it fly away? It's like a magic trick. Well, good night. Whoops. Check the news, Ocarine. The satellite up and disappear. Guys, the satellite's gone. I keep checking the Brontu workshop through the window, but the morning passes without any sign of Suzuha. She's probably long gone from Akiba right now. She doesn't know who she's dealing with. She's but a pawn in my game, destined to fight for me at Ragnarok. The satellite? It be gone. It's gone. It's gone now. Goodbye. No more satellite. I wonder where it went. At the stroke of noon, I activate the phone wave, named to the change. The destination is my phone. Yesterday, around 4 p.m. The discharge phenomenon occurs as normal. The floor shakes violently. Squinting against the glare, I send the mail. My brain shakes violently. My vision flickers. As the vertigo passes, I can hear my heartbeat and feel the warm blood coursing through my body. I blink slowly. That was the sensation of reading Steiner activating. And so I know, Suzuha is ours. I hurry down the stairs. I step outside and look to the front of the building. What belongs there has returned. A mountain bike polished to a shining finish. And on the bench next to it, looking up into the summer sky is... Amane Suzuha. Good morning, part-time warrior. I try to remain calm as I call out to her. What's up? She greets me in her usual listless fashion. Slacking off. It's not like anyone's gonna come. And besides, I was up all night partying. I'm really tired. You were partying? With who? Were you drinking, Okabe Ryutaro? Big no-no, you're only 18! We have shifted from a world line where we failed to stop Suzuha from leaving to one where we succeeded. As a result, the events of yesterday changed. The party that they were running. It's their party, you know? The party that they ran at their house, that she didn't come to because she ran away. That party. It happened because he did follow her. You couldn't find your father, so we held the Last Supper to make you a test subject, correct? Yeah, I remember you saying something like that. Thanks for all your help yesterday. My memory's a bit fuzzy. Remind me again on how we captured you? Wait, were you really drinking last night? Just tell me. Well, I was on my way home from the time machine meet when... Whoa, wait a second. Time machine meet? Yep. That's the same offline meet that Dara was going to. Was that where your father was supposed to appear? I said so yesterday, didn't I? So you were going home, and then... You, Hasude Itaru, and Yoshida Mayuri appeared out of nowhere. You brought me to the lab, and we partied all night long. My pursuit of Suzuha was a resounding success. I can't help but smile at how smoothly things went. Suzuha, meanwhile, looks back up at the clear blue sky. Yesterday sure was fun. Her tone is sincere. It would have been more fun if not for Makise Kurisu. The apple pie she made was deadly. But Irishi Baruruka's curry was awesome. Your lab seems kind of like a clubhouse? It's nice. Everyone gets along and you're always smiling. I've never had so much fun in my life. It sounds like Suzu had a pretty dark childhood. Maybe she was bullied in school. Could that be related to her father's disappearance? Part-time warrior. As promised, you are now my test subject. But I already told you I don't know his email address. Then we'll have to postpone the experiment until you find out. By the way, the foam wave needs to change. Using the experiment is our lab's greatest secret. You must now become a lab mem to guarantee your silence. Lab mem? Short for laboratory member. When you become a lab mem, you become one of us. Can I really join? You don't have a choice in the matter. From this day forth, you are lab mem 008. Suzuha lowers her head, no doubt awed by my proclamation. I hear what sounds like a sniffle. Then she looks up, revealing a smile. I guess I don't have a choice, huh? I'm all yours. You're not going to leave. Nope. Maybe there's still a chance to find my dad. You are a lab mem now. If there's anything we can do, you need only ask. By the way, do you have any leads? Suzuha hesitates a little. Then she stands up and turns to me. Her expression is grave. My father calls himself Teeter. Wait, Teeter? As in that Teeter? You know about him? He might be using a different code name, though. I don't know about him. He's been active on ad channel for the past several weeks. I open the ad channel thread on my phone and show it to Suzuha. Look, there's someone posting named John Teeter. Suzuha stares at the screen. This solves the puzzle. Your father's on ad channel. You're right. Hey, shouldn't you be more surprised? Well, it's not him. How do you know? You just said your father calls himself Teeter. I can tell. This Teeter isn't my dad. That's a strange way to put it. It's almost like she knows who's behind John Teeter. As if to answer my suspicion, Suzuha continues. It all makes sense now. She knew about how she knew about ad channel. His name's not John. The name my father used was Barrel Teeter. Ooh, we had chapter 5! I think we actually should stop there. That might be a good place to stop. Because it is getting late. And cliffhanger. Well, I'm thinking, so I think tomorrow I was planning on playing Minecraft, and then Sunday I was planning on playing Stray. But Monday we can play this again. Because, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. We'll see about, yeah, because tomorrow's Saturday, yeah, so tomorrow, yeah, I'm confused low-key, lol. About what specifically, because I can explain. Hold on, we can quit out of this game now. What just happened? Okay, so basically, Second grade streams are always very fun and chill. Thanks, Screamer. Yeah. Okay, so I thought she's a daughter of the Teeter that came originally 10 years before. So, okay, that's fair. The Teeter that did come 10 years before doesn't exist in this timeline. Or this, alpha timeline that they're on. That's why the Teeter is there now. Basically what she is saying is that, the John Teeter and Barrel Teeter are, Barrel Teeter is, the name of her father. But she knows that John Teeter, the guy on at channel, is not, her dad. And it's suspicious why she doesn't know that. Or, why she knows that. The reason why it's a cliffhanger, is basically because she's just, she's thrown in a new character into the ring. She's just by the way, there's this, whole new person, called Barrow Teeter. That, we can assume is related to John Teeter in some way. Yes. Oh, it only gets crazier from here, man. This one, it's an anime. Yeah, the anime, basically for, the first 13 episodes, you're this is a slice of life with, a time machine gimmick. And then after episode 13, it's, the most, crazy thing you've ever watched. And we're getting close to that. So I'm quite excited. I don't know. We might play this on Sunday. I really do need to finish Stray. But, I do really want to play this. So, we'll see. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, also, okay, you guys know Ghost Files? The, like, BuzzFeed Unsolved guys? They made a YouTube channel called Watcher, and they have Ghost Files on it. It's coming out next week. It's coming out next week. So, guys, we'll have stuff to watch for spooky stuff. Because, like, we can definitely watch, like, a Ghost Files video and then play, like, Steins Gate afterwards, you know? No! Eric's, are you okay? Okay. Okay. You know what? I have a friend who's live right now. We could raid them. They're playing Duolingo. They're playing Duolingo right now. Bob Ross, simply Duo. That's the third time I've dropped a glass cup on my foot today. Ah, Bob Ross? That'd be pretty funny. Oh my god, I'm tired. No, we're gonna raid Mocha. You guys know Mocha. Mocha Mage. Mocha Mage! Yeah, so we're gonna raid them. What are they learning? Oh, this is just French. They're doing Duolingo in French. Okay, well, it's almost 1 a.m. here. Raindrop, go to bed. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Most likely will be modded MC, because I think a bunch of my friends are going on it, and it's fun when there's a bunch of people. I have found a place for my restaurant, so that's what we'll be working on tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I'll put a vote up probably in the Discord to either play Stray or Steins Gate. I will get Stray done eventually. Don't worry. I have like quite a few free weekends coming up, so you know. Anyways, bye. Thank you for coming.